Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We live. We back, man. What it do, gang? Y'all know me, but if you don't, maybe you're new to the channel. I am your humble host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. This is Golden Goose DFS, the leaders in single entry 3 max and 20 max content. That's what we do. That's the focus of this channel. So if that's your particular jam, that's where you operate at. It's the spot you want to be. But like I always tell you, even if it's not, maybe you're a 150 maxer, maybe you're a cash game head-to-head player. Does not matter, man. The picks, the content, the videos gonna be on point every week. Just go on and hit that subscribe button. I promise you, you won't be sorry. Click that notification bell so you know when the videos drop. And since we in the business of clicking stuff, go and click that like button for your boy, man. It helps the channel out. It's greatly appreciated. I appreciate you, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Alright, you know I don't like to hold you long. We gonna get right into it, man. This is my third and goal series. This is where I bring 3 picks to you that's definitely going to be in my player pool. I try to provide picks from each type of contest format. So I try to give you a single entry, 3 max, and 20 max play, man. If you got any questions about the plays or anything you want to ask me about the slate, please drop it below in the comment section, man. Talk to me. I talk back. Y'all know I respond as soon as I see it. But also, if you want a little more, you want access to my complete player pool, you want to be in a live stream with me before lock, one-on-one consultations helping you with your lineups and strategies, man, the Patreon link is down below. Go on and click that and come on and officially join the gang. Let's get into it. Third and goal, 3 QBs. You know I don't like to hold you long, man. I know time is money. I try to get you in and out in like 10 minutes, man. You got plenty of things to do, all right? First up, first QB, man. Give me Anthony Richardson, 6,700. I like going to him in this spot. I'm expecting to be back. I don't know if it's a new thing, but it seems like the current state of the league is when you go into concussion protocol, you seem like they just automatically missing the next week. Maybe that's a new security measure they got set up for concussions. I don't know, but that's seeming like the case. We got to monitor that and see how that goes the rest of the season. But definitely seems like the case early on. So I'm expecting Anthony Richardson to be back here. This is his squad. I know they got a good win last week against the Ravens without him, but this is his team. He is the future. I'm always gonna have interest in Anthony Richardson. You play Anthony Richardson for the same reason you played Jalen Hurts last year, man. This is not he's not exactly Jalen Hurts. I'm not saying they compare, but Jalen Hurts OC last year is here in Indianapolis Colts, if you didn't know. So he knows how to craft the offense around a running type quarterback. And they like to be aggressive with his running style. Now he doesn't have the downfield weapons like the Eagles had, but and the passing game might not be as efficient, but it has been solid through his first couple of starts, even though we did only in the bit we've seen from him. We haven't seen a lot from him, but the game and what a quarter we've seen from him, it's been pretty solid. I think that only improves. It definitely is not trash, so I'm okay with his passing game, and they love to be aggressive with his running. Now that may come down a little bit since we did have injury scare week 1. He did get the concussions week 2, so maybe they're a little less aggressive. That is part of the concern here. But I know after week 1 when they had the injury scare, they said they was not going to be less aggressive with his running style. So with his play calling, I'm sorry. So we're gonna see. I'm definitely willing to pay out, man. I'm definitely willing to pay to find out at 6,700. I like the price tag on him. I thought we had him week 2. I thought he was about to break the slate for us, and that's what he provides. He provides slate breaking capabilities, man. You saw him get them 2 rushing touchdowns early in the first, so he had a whole game to go. He could have got ugly. So that's the type of upside he possessed. So I like paying for him at 6,700. Hopefully a little bit of uncertainty keeps his ownership down. I like going to Anthony Richardson. You know exactly who to pair him with. If I'm pairing him, I'm probably single stacking him. I'm not going to double stack with Anthony Richardson just because of his running upside is going to hurt his passing TDs. And like I said, I don't think the passing game is efficient enough to support 2 wide receivers yet. So it's probably going to be his number 1 guy, Michael Pittman Jr. for me. But if I need to save a little salary, I don't mind going to Josh Downs here. All right. Like him at 3,500, he's involved in the passing game. And if you want to get different at tight end, you can probably look at Kyle Granson here at 3K. He does I think he scored a touchdown already. He is involved, but just slightly. But that's only if you need a little more salary saving. I wouldn't double stack Anthony Richardson. It's just gonna be one of these passing options, and I'm not afraid to run him out naked. I'm okay with running him out naked here, all right. But I think you kind of want a one passing option with him. But if you want to run naked, I'm perfectly fine with that because you saw he can get it done on the ground solely. But give me Anthony Richardson for your first QB here. Second up, staying in that similar price range, give me Kirk Cousins. 7,100, man. You listen. You know this Vikings offense. They want to throw the ball. That's what they do. Kirk is averaging three passing touchdowns a game, and averaging over 300 yards passing. That is this offense. Now they may try to incorporate a little more run, especially since I expected to improve with getting my boy Cam Akers on it over there. We'll talk about that a little later. But give me Kirk Cousins, and his passing options are clearly defined. You know who he's going to. It's 4 targets, man. Jefferson, Addison, Osborne, and Hawkinson. So you just pair him with any two you like, however you need to adjust your salary to get the options you want in. But I definitely probably want Jefferson for me. I'm never playing Kirk Cousins without Jefferson, just like I'm never playing Patty Mahomes without Kelsey. So the two just go together for me, man, like grits and eggs. They just hand in hand. So Cousins with Jefferson for me. I may throw some Addison in here, especially since he didn't score last game. This will probably be my preferred stack right here. But I like getting the Kirk Cousins at 7,100. Still a very high team total. Well, solid. I ain't going to say very high on this slate, but it's still a solid team total. And you know it's a high-powered offense that can score. And this Carolina team is still middling, man. If you want to run it back, they definitely have options on that Carolina side to run it back. Similar with Anthony Richardson. I ain't mentioning the running backs, but you know who you got over there with the Rams. Puka Nacua, Tutu Atwell. You know exactly who the running back over there with that particular stack. Over here with Carolina, man, you can run it back with Thielen. You can run it back with Shark. Mingo probably ain't going to play because he's in concussion protocol. I think he missed it this week, like I said. So you may have another value option in Terrence Marshall Jr. here. So you definitely can run it back with one of these passing options. Carolina is definitely going to have to throw the ball. This Minnesota offense is high-powered and should put up points in this matchup. And rounding it out, man, you know he was coming. Your thumbnail. Listen, we got a spot. I'm talking about Josh Allen. Let's just get to it. Now, this game right here is similar to the Chargers game, Vikings game last week. I told you then. You can fade it. This is football. You can fade any game and any player in football for sure. Because you always got injury risk. They could just not do it. It's a little tougher than stars in other sports like NBA. But this game is going to get a lot of ownership. It may not get as much as that Chargers-Viking game last week because of the salaries are a little higher in this matchup. It's going to be tough to build a stack in this Buffalo-Miami matchup. They have raised the pricing. As the season go on, you know, with NFL, DFS on DraftKings, the pricing is going to get more efficient, a little more tighter. It's going to be tougher to build lineups. And that's what you have in this situation. The clear best game on the slate. Clear and out by far the best game on the slate. You should get to this game, but you can fade it. But fade it at your own risk, man. You playing with fire. I told you that last week with the Chargers Vikings. And just look at that game, guys. It didn't go over the total, but you still needed a piece of it. It got right there. I think the over and under ended up being 54. They scored 52. So even if this game don't go over, they're still going to approach it, and you're probably still going to need pieces from this game. I think they go over. This is two teams that should push each other right here. And give me Josh Allen. I think he comes in as the lower owned of the two QBs in this matchup. Just because, one, coming off that monstrous 70 points this offense put up. Two is $800 cheaper. So I think Tua gets the higher ownership in this matchup. Both of them are going to be on. I expect both of them to be chalky. But it's going to be tough to double stack. I take Josh Allen here because I think he comes in a little lower on. And the way I'm going to attack this game, I'm probably just going to skinny stack it. Because if you try to double stack it, it gets very expensive, especially if you're going to try to have a run back. It's probably going to be this skinny stack right here with Allen and Diggs. Maybe if I need to save some salary, I go Gabe Davis. Or if you want to risk one of these tight ends, that I don't want to play Kincaid or Knox, but I'm definitely gonna take some shots on them in my 20 max, just swap them in and out, Kincaid in the lineup, Knox in the lineup. But I really don't want to go that route. It's probably gonna be a skinny stack for me right here with Stephon Diggs, and my run back is just gonna be Jalen Waddle. This is probably how I try to attack this game this week, is with a skinny stack, because these prices are a little steep to try to double stack this game, man. Like I said, if you want to get different and you need to fade a little ownership, I don't mind going like Gabe Davis and then running it back with Tyreek Hill. You can go that route as well. But it's probably going to be a skinny stack with me trying to get the best pieces of this game right here in this spot, and that's how I plan to attack it, man. But there go your 3 QBs this week: Josh Allen, Kirk Cousins, and Anthony Richardson. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto: chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.